wife and his newborn baby, and we say, hey, it's a new frontier for us. We got a new start of life. Let's go to East Texas State. I went down there. I landed in Dallas Airport. As soon as I got off the airplane, I wasn't there 5 minutes before I realized that I made a mistake. And the biggest mistake was that I took my wife and my daughter with me. And I remember, if I get to fight, it's one thing about protecting me, but it's another thing trying to protect yourself and you're concerned about when you really protecting your wife and kid. I walked into the airport. It was about the size of this building here. The big Dallas airport with brownstone ranger, Texas Ranger statue in the front. I looked behind the Texas Ranger statue and I saw restroom, white only. Like little white. I've never seen nothing tell me about it. White only. White only. And I look at the white bathroom, it's pristine. I mean, it looked like they were frying eggs in there. It smelled so good. I looked over to the other one and said, colored. And it had running water on the floor, toilet paper running up and down the floor, gnats running up and down the floor. Now, mind you, they might say that black people is filthy and nasty. I knew right away that that's a damn lie, because my mother ain't never been filthy and nasty in my household. So for the perception they was trying to put out to the world by leaving that restroom like that, I knew better. I knew I made a mistake. But I went on through the Texas deal as long as I could, and I left. I came back to New York, and I'm helping my mother paint the kitchen. See how God had me on this roller coaster. The phone rings, my mother picks up the phone, says, it's John Collins in. This is Professor Edwards. I'd like to talk to him. My mother said, John, this is Professor Edwards on the phone. Yeah, Professor, what's up? John, there's a meeting taking place downtown at the Americana Hotel. We'd like to see whether you would have time to come. Someone asked me to invite you. I said, okay, let me ask my mom. I said, Mom, look here. They got this meeting going. We think we can finish up. She said, son, go on. It's a big meeting. They're requesting you go. Now, my mother was just a die-hard woman. She loved people. She loved life. And most of all, she loved her kids. I go down to the Americana Hotel and I look in, and right away, like I said, my mother being a perfectionist, she's the type of woman to go buy a sofa, a beautiful sofa, and then put plastic on it, and then you got to get a ticket to sit on it. And I know a lot of y'all know about the same thing, right? So then I get down to the hotel, and this is my second time in a major hotel. I'm sitting in the lobby and I'm looking at the chandeliers. Damn, I can sure take that to the bed. Look at the pictures on the wall, and looking at the sofas, and then think about how I can hook my mother's house up with this furniture. But I had to let that go. Yeah. I go to the desk and I ask them, I say, I'm looking for so-and-so, and they say, oh yes, go to room so-and-so. And I go in, and I look, and I knock on the door, and a guy comes to the door, and I'm in shock right away. Because this guy's face that I see was Dr. Young, Andrew Young. And when I saw Andrew Young, I saw the face, but I was in a state of shock. Because I always thought Andrew Young was like 6'2", 6'3". And when I saw how tall he was, I said, it's the face, but it can't be Andrew Young. And then I got to thinking right away, God, the guy that's taking this picture must be on his back. He's up every day. And they invited me into the room, and I see people in there from SCLC, SC Abernathy, and a few other people walk around in there, and they see I'm young. They see I'm a little nervous. I'm with these big wigs that my mom see on TV, but I still haven't put the dots together. I'm sitting there, would you like cookies? Would you like some sandwiches? Would you like juice? Whatever. And I'm sitting there, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then about 20, 25 minutes later, the door opened, and here comes Dr. King, walks out the room. Whoa, blew me away. You know how your body temperatures get up like you're ready to pass out? I mean, like a flash flood. And I'm looking, and the first thing I'm saying, damn, my mother needed to be a bug on my lapel or a rock in my pocket. Why? Because my mother thought that Dr. King was the first lieutenant that God sent to this planet to try and make some sense out of it. I hear this man walk in, and he could see right away that something was wrong with me in terms of me being nervous. The man was so funny. When I say funny, I mean, he realized that he had loosened me up and everybody else in there, and he came out and I looked at him and I said, God, Dr. King could have been on Saturday Night Live. He could have been a stand-up comic.